morning. So this is Melissa here. This is a very like whatever video. I'm not no makeup, no fancy clothes on. Just I had some thoughts and I wanted to put them out there for you guys, for the community. So I was thinking back about, what is now almost 2 years ago. In July would be 2 years of when I decided to join my first Beachbody Challenge group. And the reasons I decided were purely because my friend became a coach. I was already doing Beachbody programs, and I thought, hey, let me try it this way, right? Um, so I had previously done P90X twice. I tried Insanity and did not complete it. I tried Brazilian butt lift and did not complete it. So she did a program and completed it through a challenge group. And I thought, hey, you know what? Yeah, let me try this. So that's how I joined. And the basis of this video is to talk to you about how the evolution of me has occurred, because I think it's really important, because a lot of you have seen me through funfitchic.com and would probably say something like, oh, well, she's always been fit, or she's always exercised, so she hasn't seen a transformation or something like that. Or maybe you would just be like, oh, she's a coach because it's always kind of like what's happened. And yes, I've always been a leader, and I've always put out my information, and whatever I learn I've always shared with others. But being in a challenge group completely changed a lot of things for me, and I would call it my second coming of fitness, because it's what truly taught me how to feed my body. So I'd always been active, but the truth is that my nutrition was poor. A typical day was a bowl of cereal for breakfast, most likely Honey Bunches of Oats, unless we saw something else on sale, and maybe it was more sugar than that. But Honey Bunches of Oats has a lot of sugar in it, with, I guess, perhaps 2% milk, 2 slices of bread, and a coffee that was like loaded with sugar. And the breads, I would eat 2, put butter on them. That would be breakfast. That would hold me down maybe for like 2 hours. And then most likely would have gone to Starbucks and gotten a caramel macchiato, a grande, with a biscotti to dip. And that would be my snack, right? And then lunch, depending on where I was, lunch typically was either from Panera Bread, which was either a sandwich and a salad, or from Atlanta Bread Company, which was also a sandwich and a salad, or Subway's, and I would get this sandwich with 2 chocolate chip cookies and a soda and chips. And I gotta tell you that even at the Panera Bread and the other choice, Atlanta Bread, I always went for the cookie, always, and I always would go for the sandwich that had like focaccia bread, or like a really cheesy or thick hearty bread. And most likely it would have been tuna salad or chicken salad, which has tons of sodium. So that would have been lunch. My second snack most likely was another cup of coffee, because I was tired, right? I've had all this sugar all day and I'm crashing, so I need another cup of coffee, a white chocolate mocha, or something like that. Maybe even with some type of snack. And then dinner would have been, if I had time to cook at home, it would have been rice and beans with a protein. And if not, pasta or pizza. That was my meals, and that wasn't just a cheat day. That was like how I ate, and I used to work out a lot, sometimes 2 hours a day, and I wouldn't see the results I wanted. Even when I did P90X, like I was so active, I was doing P90X and I was doing Zumba. I wasn't seeing the results because I was eating like crap. The P90X nutrition guide, I was like, I don't need that. I work out a lot. I can eat whatever I want. Fine, whatever. Like everybody thinks the way they think, and that's where I was at the time. So then I decided to join a challenge group, and I was quite a difficult challenger at first because there were certain things that I was like, oh, I want to have that, I don't want that, right? And then I started changing, and things, my coach helped me swap foods. She helped me figure out what were better choices for myself, um, and what was going to fuel my body for those workouts. And during that time, I wasn't teaching as many Zumba classes as when I did P90X, and I was doing a 25-minute workout. So some days I was only working out for 25 minutes. And I started seeing like these crazy results and started becoming a believer, So what really started to help me was, one, I switched out that sugary coffee with Shakeology, and immediately saw a difference in the way I felt. Also started doing, different things like the big bowl of cereal, because I wouldn't do a small bowl of cereal. I liked the big bowl of cereal. And I switched that out for something like egg white omelet with broccoli or spinach and something like that. And then slowly started getting away from going out to eat so much and buying stuff outside of the house to cooking in the house, and like paying attention to the stuff I was putting into my foods, and then learning, different things to put in that would make it taste delicious, and remove some of the sodium or extra sugars or whatever that were in foods. And my results, you've seen pictures. I can post pictures. They've improved so much. And I've been at this for 2 years now. And as I learn and as I read these program nutrition guides, I learn something new and I change everything. I move slowly, but I'm changing and I'm constantly growing. And I 100% credit the first challenge group I ever joined, because I would still, be eating. Oh, the other thing I would do a lot was like croissant and cereal for breakfast. If I didn't have my 2 slices of toast, I'd get a croissant too. Like, those are things that to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I used to eat like that. And considered myself, a fitness instructor, and considered myself someone who knew about fitness. And yes, I knew about exercise. I could work you out and you'd have a great workout. But I didn't understand the nutrition part. And now I'm learning how important nutrition is to fuel your body. And a lot of people I speak to are like, oh, well, I have the program, or I'll get the program on my own. And I wish you 100% luck. And if you can read that guide and you can follow the fitness and the nutrition all on your own, and you have the motivation to press play every single day all on your own, and the motivation to meal prep all on your own, more power to you. You're awesome, and you should probably be a coach too. But the truth is, I wasn't like that. And I know there are a lot of people who are not like that. And there are a lot of people who buy these programs and don't complete them because they don't see the results, because they're not being held accountable to their workouts every single day. They're not being held accountable to their nutrition. They're not being taught how to meal prep, how to cook foods in your house that taste good and are good for you. Like, those are all of the things that we do in a challenge group. It's not just about drink Shakeology. That is not it. And so when I talk to you and we're talking about your fitness journey and we're talking about your goals, and I'm trying to understand where you are, and I'm trying to understand how I can help you take those baby steps so you too can start changing your diet and start becoming motivated to press play every single day and begin seeing those results really quickly to keep you motivated to move forward. So I'm still on this journey, and in the recent 3 weeks, I've learned some new things about myself. I've learned that I run to carbohydrates. Whenever I feel my body shutting down, I go for like a piece of bread really quickly. I go for some, rice or whatever it might be. And I'm learning that, I don't have to do that. I can fuel myself with some protein that'll last longer, and I won't have those heavy crashes that I used to experience. And this is just in like last 3 to 4 weeks that I've learned this. So there's an evolution, right? Everybody's changing. We're all trying to get better. We're all trying to be stronger, happier, healthy people. And you can do it on your own, or you could do it in a challenge group with me as your coach and go, work with someone who's kind of gone through those ups and downs, and someone who understands fitness and is understanding, the difficulties we have with nutrition, and will help you take those baby steps to move forward and be able to help your family, be able to help your friends, and you'll be able to just exude a happier and healthier you, because you truly are healthy in the inside and it's just shining in the outside. So if you have questions on any of what I've said, or you are interested in being part of a challenge group, feel free to contact me and we'll talk. I hope you have a great day, and I hope this gives you a little bit more of an idea to who I am, what my journey has been, and how I can help you. Thank you. Have a great day.